Request for quotation is like we are just
Sorry.
request for quotation is we just sending a request to the supplier to quote the price.
To get the price, right? So
Price, yeah.
correct. So after we creating the purchase requisition, okay, so now we gathered the information what it is required. Okay, we need the stock and the material and everything we identified. Now we need to be identified as supplier. In case you know the regular supplier, okay, maybe I don't know. I have the fixed vendor and I have the fixed supplier. I don't need to go with RFQ and all. Then you can skip this RFQ and quotation and all. But if you don't have the vendor, okay, maybe you have the so many suppliers are there. So many suppliers list are there. Out of the suppliers, you want to be select one or two supplier. So one best supplier. Then you can go with RFQ and quotation comparison, then select the best from there. Okay. So
Yeah.
now ME41 is the RFQ. Okay. ME42 and ME43, which is the RFQ quotation. Okay. Quotation creation. RFQ quotation. Okay. So now let's go to RFQ. So you can create ME41 request for quotation with reference to purchase requisition or with reference to outline agreement. That means you can create RFQ. Okay, maybe you have a contract or a scheduling agreement. In that case, also you can create RFQ. Okay, or you can create with reference to purchase requisition. Okay, clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, now I have the purchase requisition. Right, yesterday I have created my purchase requisition. So for that I'm searching for the vendor. Okay, this is what we created right yesterday. So the purchase requisition once I'm just selecting that. So before that, you also need to be have the quotation deadline. Why you need the quotation deadline? Okay, because I have requirement on 2006 2023. That means June 2nd. That means if I need to get the second, that means at least I have to be plan to get. I need to be raise the order before 1 day, 2 days, 3 days before as per the leading time, right? So that quotation deadline we need to be entered here. So when you're planning, so I'm just expecting that 26th is my deadline. So by before 26th, whatever I'm getting the quotation, I can accept. After 26th, whatever I'm getting, I'm not considering those because that time is already done. We need to be order immediately. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just entering purchasing group and those. Okay. I'm just clicking on a purchase requisition here. So my purchase requisition number is here. Okay, and execute. So collector number, which is like for reference purpose. So since you are sending this RFQ number for the multiple vendor, okay. So instead of each RFQ number tracking, I can have the one common number, which is the ID number that refers to the how many RFQ numbers which is created. Okay, so like I can put like per year, okay, maybe I can put like 1999, right? Yeah, just number. It is like identity number. Okay,
So
then
unique number we are giving.
unique number for the entire this requirement. Okay,
Okay.
and the payment terms you can enter that what it is required. So what is the payment terms it is? Do you know that what is the meaning of the payment terms?
Yeah, like payment terms is rule which between a buyer and supplier we configure for the credit days
Hmm.
or discounts.
Yeah.
for this
So
purpose.
payment terms is nothing but like a there will be like agreement with vendor and our company. So what they will do? Okay, if you paying within the 15 days, I will give some 10% discount. If you paying within that 5 days, I will give a 15% discount. If you paid after 20 days, then I will not give any discount. You have to pay you. Okay, so that means the target like. You have the time to till 20 days to pay the amount, but before if you pay, then they are giving some discount to you. Okay, so like that. Okay, if I'm just putting like immediately due, that means you cannot get any discount from that vendor. You need to pay immediately. Okay, so again, this payment terms is completely related to finance. Okay, payments related. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, now so now there is two items are there. So from the purchase equation which is getting here, so I can adopt both details. These are so pure. And enter that if you need separate tracking numbers, you can write the tracking numbers from PR. Okay. Then again for the second item also, so delivery date is the 23rd, which is past date. So you can change that into when it is required, 31st May or something, which you can write. Okay, then again this is again the same information. Okay, if there is any vendor material number is different, to identify that vendor material number you can enter. Maybe outside the material number is different. This is my understanding purpose, but outside they might be calling as a different way, right? So that you can enter. Okay, and you can also monitoring like first reminder, second reminder, third reminder. If I'm 26, right? So maybe if I didn't get any alignment or anything which is like, I can just reminders like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, like that. You can mention that. Okay. Now I got the details. I captured that. So okay. So now what you need to do? You need to be send this information to uh, partner who is the vendor. Okay. So because I have the different vendors, right? So I will be sending for the all the vendors. Okay. So you can check your delivery address and the details and all, which plan and which location and all. Okay. Then you can save. Now you need to maintain vendor who is the to whom I need to send the vendor. Okay. Now I'm just entering here my vendors list. Okay. The first vendor it is the vendor. Okay. I'm just saving. So when first vendor it is done, you got the one RFQ number. Then again I'm creating for the next vendor. Okay, then it will be saved. Okay, then the next number will be created. Okay, now I'm just creating one more.
So at a time we can't select
No, at
for
that time
multiple vendors.
multiple vendors it won't be. Individual we have to be sent.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So I just sent to three vendors, so three RFQs which is created. So that's what. So every time if I send to 100 vendors, 100 RFQ numbers need to remember. It's very difficult, right? So what you can do, you can have the collector number. So based on the collector number, you can track it when you are comparing to the all the things. You can compare that. Okay, based on the collector number. Clear?
Okay. Got it.
So that's what it is like. This is something it is coming. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? There is RFQ number which is not created. So the table name. Okay. So what is the table name? To see that, if you a purchase requisition table name is EBAN. Okay. So yesterday we created, right? So what is the meaning of the table? What is the purpose of the table? Ram, do you know that idea about that the database table? What is the database table? The database table is the like we discussed, right? So the system will be presenting and processing and storing, right? So that where it is storing, it is at database table level, it is storing. So every record, whatever the transaction which is saved in the system, everything it will be recorded in the one database table. Okay. So the table have this information, either data structure or data table, which will be storing the information. So when tomorrow if you need the information, you can capture, you can see from the database table, and if you want to pull the data, you can pull from the database table to our report. Okay. So every transaction, every process, there will be a one table. Clear? That will be stored here. Okay. Now this is the EBAN table is the purchase requisition, and coming to the RFQ, we have the EKKO table. Okay, EKKO table. So EKKO table is the purchase purchase document header. It may okay. So purchase document header is header information will be there. Item, we have multiple items, right? That item will be there in the EKPO table. Okay. So now I can see if it is created today, right? So I can see that created on today date. Okay, created on today date. Okay. Then you can see that there is a if there is any RFQs which is created. So I can see that there is no RFQs which is created. Okay, this is 24th. Okay, what is the 25th? Let's try 25th. Okay, so there is a RFQ which is created. Okay, but it is created only two. Okay, it is not created with 41. Okay, because we got some error message like termination. Okay, so let's see why it is not happening. Let's go to ME42 again. The RFQ which is not created. So let's try this one. It is terminated because I'm not sure why it is terminated. Let's see. Now it's created. Okay. So now it's created. I'm just refreshing that. Okay. Okay. Here it is not updated. Okay. Because they, so sometimes we will get this kind of error. Maybe there are so many other reasons are there because maybe the number range was exceeded, or it may be some other program terminated. Okay, so we also not aware what it is exactly. So the technical team only they can explain that what it is getting problem. Okay, so but let's look into the system error during the insert the table EKKO. So why it is getting a problem? Maybe the vendor which is not created properly. Maybe let me try with some other vendor. Okay, I will just create one vendor, or I will just see that. So what is the table for the vendor C? If we want to see the vendor numbers, where we can see LFV1 can see. Okay. LFV1 and LFP1, there is the table which is there. Okay, so this is the general data, and LFP1 which is the company code data. So let's see in the JetCon company code how many vendors are there. So we have only these three vendors. Okay, so I'll create one vendor. Okay. Okay, so now 742 which is created. Let's try to this for RFQ. Let's save. Now let's go. I'm getting termination. I'm getting the termination. Maybe there is a number range or something which is issue. It's not enter the sheet table. Not sure what is the problem here. Okay, let's. I think we will go with these two RFQs. Okay, maybe there was some problem with the number range. I don't know exactly what is the issue here because sometimes termination will come based on the only number range, but we have already number range. I thought that. Let's see. This is what is the number range which is created. There RFQ number which is created. So this number which is there already. This number it is there, but it is created. Yeah. Okay. See, you can see here. Okay, there is a duplication. It is there. Okay, I'll just show you what's the problem here. So I have created multiple RFQ numbers, right? Okay, so these two are not there in the database. That's why it is created. Okay, now after that, there is already some RFQ numbers which is created earlier. Okay, in the 1000 company code that it is created 1998. Okay, so the number range which is crossing, there is a conflict between number range. Okay, so let's see how till how many it is there. Oh my god. Okay, so there are so many 99 items are there. So till it will be 99 items are there. That means it is all which is created already at last year 2022, 2020. Okay, the number which is there. So till to 99 it is already there. Okay, so till 99 you will get the same problem. If you created RFQs also, it will get the same problem of break termination because it is already entry is there. So what you need to do, you need to change your RFQ number range in this case. Okay, so that's what when you creating the number ranges for the RFQs or anything, purchase orders or goods receipt or purchase requisitions, contract, anything. When you creating the number ranges, you must be aware about that. What existing number ranges which is there. Other than that, you will get a so many problems. It will not save anything. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now let's go to RFQ. So there is a RFQ, then number range. Let's see for number range what it is there. So now this is the series which is see here we define like 6000 to 699, but that is already there in the database. So in the database already it is captured. So what we need to do, we need to create our new number range. First we'll create our new number range. So what we can create, we can go to maintain. First we need to check that what free intervals are there. Okay. So what we can do, we can use some free intervals. Okay, we can use this one, right? We can use this one. 6. You can see that is not there, right? So it is there in the 05. So I can use this 05. Okay, so still nobody is not used. I can use this 05. So what you need to do, you need to be assigned this at 05 level. But this document type, RFQ document type, whatever it is there, the document type you can assign 05 number. So it is there. Earlier it is 60 is there. So what I can do, I can change this to 05. Clear what I'm doing? Did you understand what I'm doing here?
Yeah, you are assigning changing the number range.
Yeah,
The
changing the number range.
RFQ.
Yeah. So changing the number range because the number range which is already there in the database. So that will be a problem. It is not accepting. Okay, so now I'm just creating again one more time. Now let's see if it will come or not. Okay. If it is sorted out, then mostly it will be sorted out. 99.9%. If we get any other error, then it will be different. Okay. Now I'm just sending this information to 41. This 41 we didn't send, right? So I'm saving now. Okay. Now again I'm sending to 42 as well. So I'm not getting any error, right? So there is no error.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is no dump and all also. You can see now. Okay. So termination, update termination, mostly it will come for the when there is a number range is exceeded or something. So mostly, but if maybe you will get sometimes you will get in the different way also. Okay. But mostly we'll get problem in the number ranges. Okay. But for the other things also we'll get update termination. When might be there were some different and different statements are not matching or it may be something. In that case also either we will get the dump or maybe update termination will come. Okay, so there was two update. We will get dumps as well. Sometimes we will get the update termination. Okay, if I go to ST22, I can see the dumps. Okay, so dumps, whatever it is generated dumps, it will display yesterday and today, whatever it is there, all it will be display here. Okay. If I'm just planning for I'm just planning for the 1 month, what dumps it is there. Okay.
ST22.
ST22. Okay. So there you can see that okay, there is no dumps here. So all it's good. Okay. My user ID I'll just remove. Let's see if any dumps are there. Okay, so these are the terms. Okay, so when there is a statements and all wrong, okay, so it might be it is MM or it may be PP, Q basis also, whatever it may be. Okay, at application server level, if there is any statement which is conflict or it may be anything which is wrong, then it will go to dump. Okay, then you need to be contact to ABAPer, okay, or basis consultant. Okay, they will check that why it's coming S322 for the dump analysis. They can check that. Okay. So maybe the start here maybe there is a statement which is crossing maybe. Okay, so you can see that maybe there is a inside the program there is a method, that method is not satisfied and it is throwing the error. Okay, so it's completely technical. Clear?
Yeah.
Update termination will be different again. Okay, update termination will be different. Okay, so I think the Zoom account which is disconnecting within 1 minute because it is expired, I think. Okay, so it will be automatically disconnected after 2 to 3 minutes, after 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, so what is the time here? 8:15. So do you want to be continue or can we continue? So what actually the timings you're going office?